Hello everyone, my name is Araceli Velasquez, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you about seatbelt safety, who invented the seatbelts and why they're important. I know it might not seem like an interesting topic, but it is to raise awareness that seatbelts are important. Seatbelts were invented by Niles Boland. He originally came up with the 2-point seatbelt, which only covered the lap. It did not cover the chest. So after many casualties, he knew that he had to perfect it. So then he later on came out with the 3-point system that we use today, 59 years later. The 3-point system is the one we use today, so it covers the lap and then covers the chest. He knew that he did a good job after he perfected it because it made it on the Nordic market in 1959. 1963 it came to America. Seatbelts might not seem important to you at the time when you're driving and going places. You might just be like, I'm going down the road to the store, but a seatbelt can always save your life. In America, seatbelts are known to save 15,000 lives a year. Many people believe that policemen can't pull you over because you don't have your seatbelt on, but they can. And if you are over the age of 16, you will get your own ticket. Your parents are no longer responsible for you. It is important. It may seem not as important to you, but it can save anybody's lives. So many lives are lost a year due to not wearing a seatbelt. So we can all thank Niles Boland because he perfected it, and it is still used today. Seatbelts have not been around for that long, but the times that they have been around, they have been known to save a lot of lives. So I spoke to my grandma when I was writing all this, and she said back in the 1940s, they would have their kids jumping around in the back. They had no car seats. Nobody really believed in seatbelts back then. They didn't really think that they needed them. But nowadays we hear more cases about road rage, people being in a hurry to get places, people texting and driving, people drinking and driving. And now a seatbelt can literally save your life. Even if the accident isn't your fault, it can keep you from going forward into the windshield. And it just helps save a lot of lives. Oh, and also the seatbelt locks when the brakes are pushed hard. That also saves you from going into the windshield because the seatbelt will lock, and it keeps you from going forward. Sometimes it might hurt, but it's for your own safety. You won't lose your life. I remember when I was in driver's ed class, my teacher took us out on a drive, and he made me push on the gas all the way down to the floor just so he could show me how a seatbelt worked in an accident. We were only going about 70, and then he pushed on the brakes really hard, and my seatbelt locked, and it kept me from going forward. It hurt my shoulder, but I knew that wearing a seatbelt when in the car was very important at that time, because if I wasn't wearing a seatbelt and it was an accident, I would have went through the windshield. Many people believe like, oh, I'm big, I won't go through a windshield, but going at 60 miles per hour, you can. Seatbelts are very important. So remember, next time you're in the car, it's always important to buckle up. Thank you for your time and your patience.
And I hope you learned something.
And I hope you enjoyed my video tutorial on seatbelts.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.